What's up guys, TGA. So today I'm going to show you guys 15 different add-ons that I think every beginner should have, or at least every WoW player who's not using an add-on should have, because this makes WoW experience a lot more streamlined. It doesn't make it a lot easier, but it's not going to make it any easier because I don't want that happening from any add-on. I want you to have the true WoW experience, but it's just going to make WoW a lot more streamlined and a lot more customizable. So let's get into the add-ons. First up, we have DBM, which shows every boss ability from every encounter and every instance. If there's a boss ability that you have to step away from or step into, or if there's a boss ability that you have to interrupt, or there's an ad in a certain phase that you have to go kill, it's going to let you know all of those information in a subtle yet noticeable way. It shows you kill timers and wipe counts so that you can keep track of your progression and how you're killing a boss and how fast you're killing a boss. You can set up custom sounds and text for your preference. If there's an ability that you're not noticing over and over again, you can just set up custom sounds or text for it so that you can notice it when it does pop up the next time. Next up, we have LUI, the add-on with the most customizable UI option. Literally everything can be moved and resized and animated, from your unit frames to enemy unit frames to nameplates to cast bars to energy bars to action bars to chat. Literally everything can be moved, resized and animated. It has a ton of options that might confuse newcomers, so I recommend you to go and get a preset that is available on the internet. There are tons of sites out there that will let you download LUI presets. I am currently using a UI preset called Skullflower UI. It was made by Skullflower, the DK, and I've customized it a bit to my taste, but it was already beautiful UI preset. I recommend you doing something like that because even I can't go from scratch and create an entirely new LUI. It's just recommended to download a new preset. Next up, we have Titan Panel. It has every information you need sitting in a panel on the screen. As you can see, it's on the top of the screen. It's extremely customizable to your taste and can support other add-ons like garrison managers or master planners that let you know how many garrison missions are done or if your caches are done. All of those options can be put in your Titan Panel. It has tons of features. Also has a volume option on the go so that you can check your volumes and change your volumes. If you're in a raid instance, pump the volume down instantly so you can hear your teammates in TeamSpeak or Mumble or something like that. And if you're in a farming or something like that and you want to just listen to WoW music instead of something else, just pump up the music way up so that you can listen to WoW's music. And next up, we have RECOUNT or SKADA. It's not required for someone who's leveling, because I don't recommend this for someone who's leveling, because if you're in a dungeon or fighting a mob with your friends, I don't want you to go and check out RECOUNT or SKADA every time you kill a mob or a boss. It's just not preferred or not recommended when you're leveling. It's best add-on to follow a guide online though. If you followed a guide online and it tells you to use more Frost Strike than Howling Blast, this add-on can help you track that, and it's going to let you know how many times you crit, how many times you multi-strike, or how many times you hit totally. So it's also the best add-on to let you keep track of diseases, buffs and debuffs, even if you're healing buffs and all your debuffs and stuff on the bosses. It's going to let you keep track of all of that. It has a very highly customizable UI. You can change the background, you can change the title bar, you can change the panel, you can change the font size, pretty much everything you want, and you can set it up as if it blends into your UI. Next up, we have Master Planner. Makes garrison followers and shipyards missions a breeze with just a couple of clicks. You can just set up mission planners like with right clicks and with just a few right clicks and then one click. It sends all those missions out in just 1 second. Gives you different options for rewards and success chances. If you want gold rewards, you can set that up separately, or if you want just success chance of every follower mission, that you just want to level up followers instead of not concentrate about reward at that point, you can just set that up easily. It lets you decide what followers to keep and what to deactivate, and it lets you see your all's garrison information on the go so that you can check what garrison cache they have or how much it is done, is it fully done, if they have their mythic or Alpha Citadel caches up, or if their shipyard missions are up. And it also lets you keep track of missions of interest like rare missions, like your own caches, your gold missions, your ring missions and all those kind of stuff, how long it's been since they've come and if they might show up again. Next up, we have Postal, a very easy to use, clean and simple add-on. Lets you open mails and bulks with a single click. Lets you send mail to alts without having to remember their alt codes or realm names. Lets you send mail to friends and guildmates without any problem. You can sort your mails when opening them by AH or friend mails or even alt mails, and you can send tons of profession items back and forth without having to go through the name typing every single time you want to send a mail. And you can send codes very easily. You don't have to check your name ever again to see if it's going to the wrong person. You can also send it to guildmates in no time at all, and it all works in a very simple and clean UI. Next up, we have Morgan. a transmog add-on that lets you set a preferred transmog from hundreds and hundreds of different transmogs, because it pretty much has every item in the game. Also lets you know where each item drops or sells. Can be linked to other Mortgage users so that you can link and share profiles with your friends. It has hundreds and hundreds of presets. You can also save hundreds of presets for any race class combo. Even if you're a Worgen Druid and you're thinking of making a Draenei Shaman, you can already set a transmog for that Draenei Shaman and save it up somewhere. And when you do create that Draenei Shaman and level it up 100, you can check out what transmog you have set it up to, and you can go farm that transmog easily without any trouble. Next up, we have Scrap, a simple add-on that just sells your junk or grey items to a vendor automatically. A very useful add-on if there are greys mixed up in your bag from farming a lot of stuff and they just mixed up in different positions and you don't want to go clicking each of them to sell them. Just open the vendor and this will sell all of those greys automatically, and it will just show you how much gold or silver you earned in total of selling those greys in your chat. Next up, we have TOMTOM, basic waypoint add-on that lets you set coordinates on the map. Gives you a big arrow on the screen with that coordinates option on how to get to the spot, like how many yards it's away, how fast you can reach it on a certain different method. Like if you're already running, it's going to show you how fast you're going to reach. If you're flying, it's going to show you how fast you're going to reach there. You can set waypoints by simply typing /way followed by a coordinate you want to set it to. You can also find coordinates for quests or certain rare items or treasures from sites like WoWhead. If you go to WoWhead, it's going to show you a map with a certain pinpoint where the quest is. If you hover over the pinpoint, it will show you a waypoint, and you can just copy those coordinates and put it into TOMTOM by just typing /way and the number, the coordinates it has, like 45, 50, and it's going to set that waypoint to wherever you want it to go to. Next up, we have WEAKAURAS, an add-on that gives you visual representation of pretty much every spell, buff, debuff, and cooldown. You can set it to your own customizable WEAKAURAS sounds and all that kind of stuff. It just takes a matter of seconds for you to set up WEAKAURAS. Very useful if you're on the interrupting list of your raid and are waiting for a certain spell to interrupt. I use this a lot. Since I'm a DK, I'm always on the interrupt list, so in fights like Sokratar and stuff, I try to concentrate more on the mechanics and the ads so that I can go kill them. So if there is a certain ability coming up that I have to go interrupt on Sokratar, I use this add-on to let me know that that ability is being cast and I can go instantly interrupt that. It can also be used to see how long debuffs or buffs last. You can set up bars like a cast bar to show you how long a buff is going to last or how long a debuff is going to last. There's tons of different icons and animation presets. You make pretty nice little add-on. There's a lot of customizations in it. There is a gold scam going around with the WEAKAURAS add-on. What can happen is if you go to someone, you can share your WEAKAURAS add-on with them. And if you're someone who doesn't know how to use WEAKAURAS a lot, and if someone shows up and it says this person wants to share a WEAKAURA with you, please do not click accept, because there is a scam going on which can open a trade automatically from WEAKAURAS and just trade all your gold to them. Do not accept any WEAKAURAS from any strangers. Keep it to yourself. Take WEAKAURA commands from trustable sites and you should be safe. Next up, we have Trade Skill Master. Very useful add-on for anyone who wants to make gold. Scans the auction house to let you know prices of items on the go, lets you sell and buy items with just a few clicks, lets you track your gold earnings and improve accordingly, lets you set groups to know what items are worth keeping and what is not worth keeping, has various extensions to make it better, but I suggest you don't use them in the go itself, in the starting itself. Just keep TSM in the basic and later on you can add more add-ons. It might be confusing for beginners because there's a ton of different options. It's like a whole new era for TSM. It's like playing a different game in the whole, and TSM is just an entirely new add-on. I recommend you go step by step and try watching tutorials and stuff like that to learn how TSM works, but it is a very nice add-on and you'll need it a lot if you want to get into gold making. Next up, we have NPC Scan, a simple add-on that scans your surroundings for any rare that has spawned and lets you know how they look. You can add or remove NPCs for your preference. You can put them in ignore list so that they don't show up every time they pop up. It can be very useful for farming mounts that drop from rare NPCs, like the one in Deep Home, the mount that you can farm from the dragon. It also has an extension NPC overlay that shows the path or the route the NPC will usually take, so that if you have an NPC that you don't know where he spawned, even if he spawned and you don't know where he's going to go, you can follow that NPC overlay add-on to show you where he's going to go. Next up, we have Bag Knot, a simple bag add-on with a ton of features and customizations. It lets you see a preview of your bank, lets you see a preview of your alts, bags and banks, lets you clean up your bag with just a single click, put all your bags in a single window that is very customizable for size, rows, columns, everything. To avoid confusion, it can just put all of them in one window and you can just manage all your bags in one single window. Next up, we have BADBOY, a very useful add-on. I recommend this for everyone. It's not an add-on that I'm like, oh, beginners might not use this. I just recommend this to everyone. It's an add-on that lets you block spam in the general chat and the trade chat. Like, how useful is that? Highly customizable with custom words that you want to block. Instantly blocks messages without any delay. Won't even show up for a second. Has a single click report option that you can just click on the spam and it will automatically report with a message to Blizzard. Even if it works or not, we don't know that, but it's going to send that message to Blizzard anyway. And then next up and last, we have SEXYMAPS, a cool cosmetic add-on that lets you change the size, shape, look and border of your minimap. Has tons of different options and style presets with tons of customizable options. Has various options to control the size and opacity of your minimap. You can just change the minimap buttons and their sizes, also the opacity of those buttons. You can set up pretty much everything that your minimap needs, even the clock to coordinates showing up under your minimap. It has a lot of different customizable options. I highly recommend you guys check these add-ons out. And that's all for the list, guys. Thank you guys a lot for watching the videos. I'll catch you guys up right here next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys want to buy or sell games with great deals and offers, please be sure to check out g2a.com with the referral link in the description below.